Hello and welcome to this short introduction to Adobe's new AI tool for Photoshop. First of all, you need to have Creative Cloud installed so that you can go and download the Photoshop beta version. When you see this video, it may be already included in the normal Photoshop, but if you can go and download the beta version, then go and do that. Then we can go and open it. And as you can see, the beta version looks a little bit different from the original Photoshop. So what I want to show you is how you can go and edit with the new AI tool in Photoshop. So I'll just go and open this image. And by the way, you need to have this logo up here. This is the Photoshop beta logo because the AI tool is not yet included in the normal Photoshop, at least at this point when I'm recording this video. So I'll just go and open this image. So it's actually an image taken in Iceland. And the first thing I will show you is how easy it is to go and actually remove people from an image. So let's say these two people down here, we can just go and take the lasso tool here. Let's mark them. And then we can go and some text here to tell it what to do. And we can just go and say, remove the people. And just say generate, and then it will take around like 10 seconds or something. And when it's done, you get 3 results that you can go and choose from. So as you can see, the first result here is actually pretty good. So if we just go and take another result, you can see it just edited the earth a little bit. So in this case, every 3 results is actually pretty good. We could also just go and let's get rid of these 2 people. So again, we just say remove the people. And again, we get some pretty nice results over here. We can just go and choose between the 3 options that we get, but you will never really notice that they have been edited out. And of course, this is not only to people, you can say it. You can also go, let's say, and we want to remove this bush here. So again, we say remove the bush. And again, you can see this is actually pretty amazing results that we get. And we can just go and choose between everything. And here we actually get a result where it's completely gone. So of course, besides you can go and remove objects, you can also go and edit some things on the image. So let's, for example, say that we want to have this boy to actually go and play some guitar. So we can just go and mark this area. And let's say, make the boy play guitar. And as you can see, we get 3 results again. The first one is maybe not that good. It's of course very nice created, but if we just go to the next one, we can actually see he's actually playing the guitar. Let's see the final one. And on this one, the fingers maybe look a little bit weird. So let's try to go with this image. And let's say that he should also have a straw hat. So put a straw hat on the boy's head. So in this case, I maybe didn't give it enough space to actually put it on his head. So let's try to see the next result and the next one. So even though we have these weird lines going out from the head, it actually is maybe the best one. But of course, you can always go and regenerate it. Let's also try to make the boy a little bit famous. So what we could do was to go and say that in this area here, that we want to insert some fans. So let's say fans wanting some autographs from the famous guitar boy. So this is a very big change to the image. So let's see what it actually find out to make. So this is the first result, where we actually get some, maybe his hands look a little bit weird, but it looks like some people that is actually looking at the boy. So let's see the next result. And this is actually a little bit scary if you see her face and you also see what is all this. And let's see the final result. So in this case, I should maybe be a little bit more specific about how they should stand and maybe actually just take one fan at a time. So let's just go and remove this idea again. And if you didn't see it, we also have the layers over here. So every time we generate a new thing on the image, it's actually just going to be a layer for itself. So let's go and see, if we click on the eye here, we actually get the bush back, and we can also just go and remove the guitar again. We could also make a little fun change down here. We could say that there was maybe some people that is playing around in the water. So let's just say people playing around in the water. And again, we get our 3 results. So here we have 2 people in the water. Here we have a lot of people that is playing around, and again also some people. So let's say we take the image with a lot of people, and a nice thing about this AI is that it can actually also come with some ideas to some logos and some icons. Of course they are not perfect, but if we just go and mark this area and let's say insert a logo from a travel company, then you can see it actually creates a logo here, and we can just go and see if we want some other, and here it actually integrated in the image. So it's not really what we want. The first option was actually the best because it just looked like a logo. And as I told you, you can also just go and say that you want to create like an icon. So let's say delivery icon. And as you can see, it creates some creative actually icon on how you could make a delivery icon. Let's see the next one. Okay, so I don't think this makes sense. And again, you have another delivery icon here. So if you have Adobe Creative Cloud and you have the possibility to go in and download the Adobe beta version, then I would recommend to go in and play around with this. You could also insert some animals on the image that also look pretty good. It used to look pretty good. You can also just go and create a new file so that you actually just have a blank page, but it is a little bit hard to do it from scratch because the AI have really nothing to go with. So you need to be a little bit more specific with the things that you write if you're going to do it from a blank page. I had a case where I just did this and then I wrote mountains. So we could actually just try it, mountains. And when I did it last time, it actually just gave me a huge dog that was just laying there. But of course it could maybe be like a type of dog that is a mountain. So this actually looks pretty good. Let's try to see the other results here. Okay, so it's, in this case, it's actually pretty good. Maybe I spelled something wrong last time, I don't know. Or maybe it's actually just because of the lasso tool. So if we go and take the lasso tool instead, and we just do it like this, and let's say mountains again. Okay, so it's maybe because of the lasso tool. As you can see, this is just some fur or something that is going down. And again, I have the dogs here. And then you have some animals, some weird looking animals. So if you really want to have it accurate, you need to go and use the square instead of the lasso tool. But if you already have an image like this, then the lasso tool might be the best option because the AI already have a lot of context to go from. So I hope you learned a little bit about the AI from Adobe. And at first it can actually be a little bit scary to see some of the results, but then just go and regenerate it again. But thank you for watching and have a nice day. Bye.